Hello, Pisces. Welcome back to my tarot channel. So today we are going to continue on your monthly reading. This is late July, but we are going to just move forward where the time is right now. So I'm going to be doing the end of your July to end of August, or you can call this your early August reading. Okay, so we're going to talk about what has been going on in the sky, changes in the sky, planetary aspects, and we'll get to your tarot cards in just a few seconds. So Cancer is now direct. Okay, you're probably one of the people that have mitigated this emotional waters while Mercury was in retrograde in Cancer. Okay, you know how emotions tends to be, and you know how to navigate through emotional currents regarding home. Either you found something out shocking, or that could be maybe you found like a long lost brother, and then now you're talking again, and or like a family member that has not been in contact with your family, and then now you are talking again, or something about your mom being reconnected with someone that they haven't talked to in a while. Okay. Or this is also regarding, or you could be finding the answers that you need to move forward, that you feel like have been keeping you stuck, and now you feel like this past month has been giving you the answers, the clarity that you were seeking for a year, for years. And this could be the answers that you feel like are making a lot of sense of why a lot of confusion has been happening in your life. And you could probably barely just finding some information that could make it all make sense. Okay, regarding homeland security, emotional stability. Okay. And also Jupiter just joined Leo, and the sun is also currently in Leo. So this could be making everybody feel invigorated. Okay, they feel renewed, they feel a new spark of joy, a new spark of happiness, like a joyful spirit, or like a childlike energy. Okay. But for some Leos, this could feel like you're getting a little boost in your ego, like an ego boost, or like someone is being there for you, or maybe you're spending a lot of time with your father, or you might feel like you're getting a lot of schooling from your father that are meaningful or spiritual, or you feel like you could be you could feel like your knowledge regarding children, or spirituality, regarding creativity could also be expanded, or be broadened at this time. um, or you feel like child these days are giving you a lot of inspiration. And but that is right now in the opposite of Pluto. Pluto is a research. Pluto is investigation. Pluto is what's underneath it all, or um, Pluto could also be, so that is in the opposite of your sun sign, which is ego, self, creativity, soul, or that is in conjunction with Jupiter. So it could create a lot of tensions regarding what you do for yourself, um, versus what you do for others, or for the community, or the community at large, for humanity, for the preservation of humanity, or you could come to be in question about um, if what you do this for, is it for yourself, or is it for the goodness or the transformation of humanity. Okay, those things could be crashing right now. Okay, but this Jupiter in Leo in your sign is, wait, not in your sign, in Leo. Okay, we're reading for Pisces. Okay, so right now this is trining with Neptune in Aries. Okay, so you might feel like children are inspiring a lot of very philosophical topics, or spiritual topics, or you might feel like there are speaking like beyond their age, or very like ancient. Okay, or you feel like they are creating a lot of inspiration and joy um, wherever they are. And since that is also in a sextile with Uranus in Gemini, like their way of communication could be bringing up a lot of inspiration and spirituality and love. Since Neptune in Aries is like a transcendental love, or like fighting for your love with conviction. You're like with belief, and with a deeper meaning that comes with it. Like you're fighting for this love because you feel like it's a divine right. It's what you feel like is right. Um, yeah, and there could be a lot of changes that could be happening regarding news, telecommunication, media's marketing at this time, that could be favorable when it comes to creativity, youth, children, spirituality, authorities, or spiritual guru, coaches. All right. So Saturn is also there, and Neptune in Aries. So this is you can see all the tension that is going on in places of power, or positions of power. Okay, they are not that close in conjunction, but they're still about 10 degrees apart, Neptune and Saturn from each other. So they're not as conjunct as they used to be. So maybe now they feel like a little bit of ease than before, where they feel like, because Saturn, Aries already feels a lot of irritation being like having Saturn in Aries. Like this is a lot of like oversighting people of authorities, like that's like oversighting a boss. Okay, so this could be like a clash of ego, a clash of rules, or who is the boss, who's the boss, who takes the commands and who 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 submits. So you have a power struggle going on, but also like, you know, a lot of, no, so who's the boss, who's the boss? um so when Neptune was in conjunction with Aries in the same sign, it's it was asking it was asking these authorities to consider spirituality in the way that they govern, in the way that they implement their rules, in the way that they take their leadership roles forward, in the way that they lead the wars or conflicts, rulership. um, so it was asking for them to consider those things, to consider love, spirituality, God. Okay. So maybe it was the right, so you know, God does these things like for a reason. So maybe it was a reason that he put those in conjunction to mitigate those energies, like challenging energies, that if without those, like, you know, things might have broken out a lot worse. Okay. So Neptune being there with Saturn in Aries, it softened that edge a little. Okay. What else? So yeah, so that Neptune is creating a lot of harmonious aspects with Pluto in Aquarius, Uranus in Gemini, and Jupiter in Leo. So it's creating a lot of harmony. It's almost meant to be for this Neptune in Aries. So considering a spirituality and rulership to this is the message. Okay, consider spirituality and God and love and compassion and kindness in changing and transforming what needs to be transformed in society at large for the preservation of humanity, in the way that it will endure. Okay. And creating those changes in your local community, and the way that you relate to people, in the way that you communicate with each other, in the way that you talk to each other, in the way that you treat each other through communication. Okay, you can communicate nicely with love, with spirituality, with considering God, considering love, while also trying to change the way you perceive self. Sun and Jupiter are there in conjunction at this time. Perceiving self as a spiritual guru, or as your own, it's trying to wisen up the self, the ego. Okay. It's trying to convince you that you are more than what you see. You are more than just this person in a physical form, but you're also part of this cosmic creation that God has that has given you the opportunity to experience his creation as going through and experiencing his creation at the same time, or like you trying to discover yourself as his spiritual being, his spiritual creation through his creation. Okay. All right. What else? Yeah, it is creating that nice cool quads. Yeah. Okay. I think that's it. The Mars right now is also in Gemini. Okay, so Mars in Gemini is in a challenging aspect with Venus in Virgo. Well, although Gemini and Virgo share the same ruling sign of Mercury, they could differ in the way that they are working or they want to take action regarding how they're trying to make their money. Okay, like the way that they're approaching, the way that they are making money. Okay, because Venus in Virgo is saying, um, let's make money through agriculture. Let's make money through feminism. Let's make money through, yeah, that's agriculture. Merchandise or merchants, making business or selling goods, okay, or data, analyzing data or analyzing details, while Mars and Gemini wants to make money by putting their effort through communication, neighbors, or they wanna approach it through neighbors, locals, like your everyday interactions, communications, cell phones, telecommunications, social medias. So maybe they want to put those in action in that way. And them needing to adjust on how they could adjust those approach and where they're making their money right now. And North Node is currently about to go to change its sign to Aquarius. So right now we are thinking collectively. Okay, this is a shared mind. This is a shared consciousness, where everybody feels like their mind is being pulled to give their energy, or to where they feel like their mind is pulling them into their community, humanity, humanitarian crisis, or what like our humanity is going through at this time, and how we could be there for each other, and how we can be there for our community. So we're going to be thinking about those in the next 18 months, okay, when the North Node changes its sign to Aquarius. So those are what's going to be occupying the rest of our mind in the next few months, okay? You know, I'm starting to notice, I don't know why they keep blocking me. They keep blocking my content from being in the stream, okay? Like, I always have a hacker that is trying to regulate where I can be seen and where I cannot be seen, okay? I mean, it's not annoying, but it's definitely irritating. All right. Okay, Pisces. I want to know what is in the cards for you because okay, hold on. Okay. There's where I can get the most light. Okay, so let's put it right here. Okay. Okay, so then okay, cool. Yeah, so Pisces, I'm excited what is in the cards for you because every time I do a reading for you, there's always something spiritual reading. All right. So last month, the Messiah, the Princess, showed up in your reading. All right. I want to see what comes up for you this time. All right. Okay, Pisces. This is for you. This is for the month or the month of end of July and the beginning of August. Okay. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a stellium and Pisces or a stellium in the 12th house, welcome. Okay. Or if you're a cross watcher, you're also welcome. Okay, in the past, Pisces, you have a 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands, competition, rivalry, conflicts, okay, might have been around you of what has been irritating you. All right. It's causing a lot of friction in your everyday life. Maybe people want to bicker and fight with you. Okay. All right. What about in your present, Pisces? What is going on in your present? Okay. A 3 of Pentacles. It was kind of sideways. It wants, maybe it's like this. All right. So there could be people that, or this could be a lack of teamwork, a lack of cooperation. Maybe people are not getting along. Okay, they're not. They're maybe people are being shady in the way that they operate their business, the way that they operate their way with you. You know, they're probably like doing like unethical work, or maybe they're trying to see what they can get away with at work, or maybe if they're doing some sloppy work, or what is the obstacle? Okay, the obstacle is a Knight of Wands in. So this Knight of Wands in reverse could be causing a little disturbance in your work. Okay, maybe it's not letting you work right, or maybe it wants to be mischievous. Okay, maybe it's throwing their attitude or their meanness or their violence onto your work, so that they can disturb the way you're working. Or maybe this is someone who's impulsive that wants to, you know, disturb what you are doing at work, because they are trying to do something shady. Okay, and they're trying to create a lot of chaos in your work, and it's kind of creating a lot of confusion and deceptions, because they're trying to sneak away something, or they're trying to be sneaky about something, or they're trying to leave things unsaid. Okay, they're trying to leave things unsaid. Yeah, it's like they're trying to maneuver some situations that they're not always upfront with what is they're doing. Okay, how about in the future? What is going to take place in your future? A Nine of Swords. Oh no. A Nine of Swords. I feel like these people are not gonna leave you alone. Okay, they're gonna continue bothering you in your sleep. They're gonna continue harassing you in your sleep, trying to give you some nightmares, trying to whisper in your ear, like a lot of irritating things. Yeah, not very kind. Yeah, maybe they're trying to keep you up at night. Maybe they just won't leave you be. Okay. All right. So let's see what are you gonna be dealing with for the month of July. Let's see what could you be dealing with in the month of July. Father. You know, I got this I think for another sign, but it's the same sequence for these two cards. There's a father. There's a father figure that is being very protective. Okay, it's trying to protect its nest. Okay, it's trying to protect. It's very, very kind of, like a very loving presence of father figure that wants to surround you, that wants to be in the front row of conflict to protect its nest. As you can see here, the father figure. Here's the father. He's sitting right here in front, trying to guard his nest. Okay, trying to guard a nest. And this is the tree symbolizing his home and what he's trying to protect. Okay, and he's protecting something. Another card, a separate card, and it is protecting love. Okay, and then he has a bird feather here on her head. Okay, this could be his nest. This could be his child. Okay, or he's protecting love. Okay, from anyone that might want to attack his home, that might want to challenge his position or his authority or his home. Okay, and he's trying to protect. He's doing it for a good reason. That's what dads do. Okay, it's protecting the home. It's protecting love, and also there is also you could also be dueling or dealing with a fall. Okay, or there's a fall. Maybe someone fell in your house, or maybe someone is falling in love or protecting love, or maybe something happened and fall. Okay, so see as how this fits in your own life, and the father is protecting that. Okay, so cute. It's nice to know that, you know, your dad cares. Thank you, Papa. Love you. Appreciate all that you do for me. Okay. Before I get emotional over here. Okay, let's see. It makes me feel like a child again. It makes you feel like even in your adulthood, like as long as your parents are still around, you will always be your baby. I mean, you will always be their baby, you know. Alright, and what else are you going to be dealing with? So there could be issues around greed. Okay, so these are the things that you're going to be dealing with. Maybe that's why this competition and rivalry is occurring in your life at this time, Pisces. Because maybe there's greed. Maybe that's what they're fighting about. Money, maybe about work, okay? Maybe they're working, it's about money, okay? And nobody's getting along. No one is agreeing on one thing. Now they want to fight. Maybe someone is being greedy, okay? You know, they want to attack you or your family. Maybe because there's a fall of a civilization, there's a fall on morale, there's low morale when it comes to handling money, appropriation of money or funds, you know, who is the eligible recipients for the funds. There could be corruption or ignorance or indulgence, okay? So you could be dealing with these things around you, okay? Let's see what else. Alright, you could be dealing with a fire disaster, maybe a city fire. A city fire, okay? You could be dealing with a maritimer or someone who likes to travel by the sea, or an explorer, or maybe someone who owns a ship, okay? Or who works on a ship or a yacht, or, you know, they like to go at the sea, okay? Or cruise. Alright, let's see what else. What else are we dealing with? Alright. Hourglass. Okay. You have here hourglass. Maybe this has to pertain with something that is time sensitive. Or you could also feel like you need to cherish someone. Maybe you need to cherish your father or your parents, okay? Pisces. Or maybe you all need to protect one another when you feel like your home is being challenged by external forces or rivalries, or maybe with some greed. Also a contractual spirit. So every time I see this card, it's a reminder that maybe if you are dealing with greed, maybe some people are wanting to get more than they have gotten, or they wanted to take someone else's rewards, funds, or they want to claim someone else's rewards or funds. That's also greed. So contractual spirit is here to remind us that to do things in fairness, okay, to do things in good faith and fairness, okay. And this is also memories, okay. Treasure your memories with one another instead of focusing on conflicts, on rivalries, and instead, allow yourself to cherish your relationships, okay, either through business or personal relationships, and make sure that you guys are being fair with one another, and making sure that you are taking care of the businesses and people and clients that you are dealing with whomever or wherever that you are dealing business with, okay. um Education, okay. You could be educating people at this time, or you're sharing knowledge with people at this time, or you could be growing as yourself, and you're sharing your knowledge that that makes you feel like a grown person, all right. Or you're trying to educate people, all right. All right, let's see what else. um Now let's see what are these people want to what do these people want to tell you. What about the father? What do they want to say to you, Pisces? Okay, Pisces, if you are dealing with inequality at work, okay, or that has something to do with payments or greed, okay, your father wants you to seek professional advice, okay. Seek professional advice. What else does your father wants you to do? I'm not suggesting that. Okay, Pisces, if it shows up, some of this I would recommend and some of this I will not, okay. um, for the preservation and safety of anyone involved. Okay, the father is too afraid to talk, and they want you to seek professional advice, okay. And they feel also they feel hurt, okay. They feel hurt. So if there is anything that you guys want to mend right now in your family at this time, Pisces, now is a good time to do that. And they feel like they dream about you a lot, okay. So make sure that You cleanse your energy, you cleanse your space, and make sure that there is nothing negative that is impacting their sleep, their consciousness, or anything negative that might want to create a lot of toxicity in their own consciousness or in their own mind, and making sure that all those dark energy or dark negativity, make sure that none of those are creating unhealthy vibes or unhealthy environment around your home, and make sure that you keep things light. You're elevating the frequency of your home, okay, so that you don't attract evil, or you don't attract demons, or you don't attract evil eye, and you're not giving in to the lower frequencies of humanity's consciousness, okay. And try to elevate the energy as much as you can, so it doesn't create a lot of sickness in your body, your mind, or your soul, okay. And do a lot of prayers. Do a lot of prayers for your family, and especially for your dad, okay. And your dad wants to wish that they wish they could have done more for you, okay. They wish that they could have done more for you. What is this protecting them? Protecting love. If I ask you to stay, would you leave? Now is not the time. Now is not the time. And they are terrified. Please give me time. I've never felt this way before. Alright, what about fall? They want you to love them. They want you to love them. Alright. They want to get you drunk. The fool wants to get you drunk, and they said that they still don't have the answers. And they want to see if you still care, okay? And they want to tell you they're sorry. They want to tell you they're sorry. What about this greed? Greed. What do they have to tell you, Pisces? Does the greed have anything to say? Greed wants to tell you you are very special. All right, you are very special. But make sure that they are not doing that, like trying to take advantage of you. Okay, because this person is greedy. Okay, that they have a tendency to be greedy, and they are manifesting you. They are manifesting you, and they are waiting for you. All right. What about the city fire? Do they have anything to say to tell you? But these are kind of like events though, so I don't know if they'll have anything to tell you. All right. Or what about the maritimer? Do they have anything to tell you? Ah, this is someone you know. All right. I know you from somewhere. All right, let's see what do they have to tell you. They feel the same way. What else? There is someone else. You have so many choices and options. All right. Okay. Now let's see. What are like the external forces that are playing a part? Wait. I wanna ask this. Okay, why? I wanna ask the why in these people that we just pulled the cards for. What about the father? Why are they feeling the way that they are feeling? Why is the father feeling the way that they are feeling? I feel like your father could feel a lot of, they could feel emotional at this time. There's some awkward topics that came out for your shuffles, Pisces, okay, regarding the father. And those are the things that I feel like you are going to figure out on your own, okay? But I sense there is innocence in love, with your father trying to take care of you, okay? And I want to add a layer of reading. Why is that there? Okay, so, and the answers are innocent. Okay, maybe there could be an outside factor that we're gonna take a look at right now. After I read you this, because there is rivalries, there's competitions, there's you know, like people doing things unethically. Okay, people are not getting along, people are doing things unethically or unethical processes that could be impacting this situation. So I'm right there with you, Pisces. Okay, so be there for your family at this time. Okay, all right. The why is what you're going to do it for, Pisces. Not because of what is going on, but the why just added a layer of do the right thing, because the reasons are innocent and pure. Okay, so your father's why is to wrap you in warmth and love, to wrap you in warmth and love, because here he's trying to protect love, and here he's trying to protect love. Okay, his reason is to wrap you in warmth and love, and because it's a seed for future success, because it's a seed for future success, and to teach you the trust, to teach you to trust the unknown, to teach you to trust the unknown. Okay. So if you are so if you feel like there's a lot of questions going on and there's things that you don't understand currently, remember there's 3 things of whys, okay? And I hope that it holds more weight to you than anything else, okay? And also pay attention to these intentions. Pay attention to the intentions that could be challenging your positions, or why would people be doing things unethically regarding money, regarding procedures, regarding the way they are operating their ways. You know, if they want things to be done the right way, you can confront them to do things the right way, okay? And why are they trying to do things sneaky? That means they're trying to get away with things, okay? They're trying to get away with some processes that are illegal, that is not up to par with the law, okay? And they could be playing dirty with how things are occurring. All right, so we're going to ask why in greed. Okay, why is there greed? Why are they being greedy? Or let's try to what protecting love. Let's see what is the why over there. Why in protecting love? All right. Because your heart knows the way. These are typed wrong. Your heart, because your heart knows the way. All right. All right, what about the fall? Oh, okay, so that person, I forgot we're reading for Pisces. So the person wanted, I just realized what they were saying. Okay, so the person wants you to love them, Pisces, and they want to get you drunk. I don't know why. And they still don't have the answers, and they wonder if you still care, okay? And they want to tell you they're sorry. Yeah. So maybe visit this person, okay? Okay, let's see what is their why. Okay, that's the spirit. What is their why? To help you reconnect with nature. What is the why? Because you need to release what's holding you back. because dawn is coming for you. Okay, a bright new day is coming for you because a bright new day is coming for you. Okay, what about greed? What is their why? How about greed? What is their why? Because you need to prioritize yourself. Because you need to prioritize yourself. To show you that everything happens for a reason. Because luck is coming to you. Because luck is coming to you. So are they being greedy because they know that luck is coming to you? Because they're taking advantage. Alright. What about the city fire? Why? What is their why? To let you know you are enough. Like, look at this butterfly. It's bigger than this man. It could be that nature is also important just as much as humans are important. If this is about the city fire, you know, it's burning up all the habitats of animals. They matter also. Butterflies matter. If there's no butterflies, there wouldn't be any flowers. Okay, what about the maritimer? What is the why? Because you are walking into light. Because you are walking into light. Alright, there's a lot of people here that are holding you back. That are holding on to you, claiming you, trying to cling on to you because they know that luck is coming to you. You are walking into your light and the new dawn is coming for you. They're trying to stop you from reaching your potential. They're trying to stop you from gaining more than you deserve. They're trying to stop you and holding you back from success, from what is available for you, from what could be available for you. Okay, but yet they have all this love for you, they have all this desire for you, they have all this, you know, wanting to be around you, can't let you go, but only because they don't want to see better things for you. Okay, like how can you say that these people are the one that is asking for them to be loved, or thinks that you are special, or thinks that you have somebody else, when they're so afraid for you to go into the light? Like, how are you going to keep these people around you that is afraid for you to attain anything for yourself? Do you think they're worthy to be around you, Pisces? They're taking from you. There's a growing greed over here that you are not noticing because you are just too giving, too loving, too allowing. And even if you put your foot down, they are not respecting your boundaries. Okay? Because they're just too afraid for you to walk into that light without them. Without them, so that's why they're clinging onto you. Without them, they're clinging onto you so that they can get something in return from clinging to you. Because they think you are special. Because luck just comes naturally for you. Okay, and if they ride the tailcoats with you, they'll get something for themselves, and that's greed. Okay, and yet not leave you anything for yourself, so that you cannot walk into your light. There's a lot over here that is holding you back. Okay, wants to give you this while they're trying to claim all your luck and wants to destroy your work. You're around takers, okay? They're leeching onto your luck, okay? Like they see you as someone, you know, like a windfall of luck is about to come to you, and they're gonna stand there just to claim it all right, to interfere in your luck so they can claim it for themselves. All right, let's see what is in the external, what what is in the external that could be going on around you, Pisces. A pursuit, a chase, police, detectives, okay? Someone is hunting down somebody, or is resilient, or is chasing after somebody. All right. Oh, this could be regarding dating. Okay, dating. Maybe you dated an ex who was a lot of trouble. All right. Or that is ruining all your dating sites, or that is ruining all your ex's lives, or that is it's trying to create a lot of chaos. Okay. Or this could be vice versa. Maybe the person you're dating is the one doing the pursuing. So anybody that is taking too much from you, or that is taking advantage of you, or that is holding you back, or there's also around you that is you could be dealing with harshness, or like people are like throwing a fit, or just not behaving the way that you're expecting them to behave because they're adults, but you'd expect them to be, you know, more better, but they're not. They're acting very harsh, or creating a lot of erratic decisions. Like they're very short fused. Okay, like a little frantic would like turn it off like that. All right. What else? I feel a little maybe someone is feeling that way around you, Pisces. Someone is reminiscing, or dwelling on good times, or looking back. All right. Now let's see, where can you focus your energy on instead, Pisces? Where can you focus your energy on, Pisces? All right. Focus on Five of Pentacles. You see how a lot of people are holding on to you, clinging on to you, but doesn't care if you're still good, if you're still doing okay for yourself. They're just here to take. They're just here to take as much as they can from you, without asking you, hey, are you still okay? Okay, are you, you know, like, are you still doing good? And I want to make sure that you have enough for yourself, for your family. No one is asking you, okay? But they're here. All they can see is your luck. All they can hear is you're gonna walk into that light without me. A new dawn or a new start is coming in for you, and I need you to love me. And I want you to trust the unknown. because you know it's gonna be for you. It's gonna be for your future. um and these people are greedy. These people are causing a lot of chaos in your city. um there's just too much entitlement in here. There's a lot of taking but not enough giving. Okay, there's not enough giving to you. They're taking from you. Okay, but none of them are asking, how can I give to you, or how can I do more for you? They're here just taking. Greed, because they know you're special, because they know that you have luck coming to you, and they're there to what? All right, Pisces, focus on this. Focus on trying to recover from financial hardships or from financial difficulties or adversaries that has put you in here. Who put you here, Pisces? Okay, focus on this. A Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay. A Five of Swords. That's like trying to win at all costs, trying to argue, very argumentative, debate, or you feel like they have a problem with every solution. Or there could have been a fight that has ended a communication. Maybe you went cold on them, and you cut off your communications from them because you just don't know what to do about the situation. Even if you love them, even if maybe they mean a lot to you, if this is your parents or whoever that needs more healing and time at this time, okay, before it can start anew and to reconcile. All right. Okay. Okay, let's focus on love. Oh, so that is a little your home life and work or career, money, finance. Okay, now let's see if what messages comes in for you regarding love. Okay, regarding love, let's see what comes in regarding love. All right, let's see what is coming in regarding love for Pisces. What advice do we have for Pisces regarding love? Perfect. So fitting. Healing family issues at this time, Pisces. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. All right. So maybe right now, the Holy Spirit is wanting you to focus at home. Okay, focus on healing your family issues at this time, so that it doesn't build bridges in your dating life. Okay, or it doesn't affect your intimate partnerships. Okay, let's see what else. What else? Separation. Ouch. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Do 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 do. Okay, separation, Pisces. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Maybe right now is a time for for yourself and your family. Okay. So that is where the time that you need at this time, Pisces. Just go along with it. What else can you do? And also seek professional advice. But stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Just not at this time. Let's see what else. What else is there for love in Pisces? Taking it slow. Measured pace. Mindful clarity. And gradual bloom. So taking it slow, giving yourself enough time to heal the broken places of your hearts so that it can be whole again. Okay, one more card from this deck, please, for Pisces. Okay. The Holy Spirit is like, you know what? That last relationship has done a damage, okay? Or maybe a little extreme. Or like maybe if it wasn't your last relationship, maybe before that or something, okay? Right now, forget relationship, okay? And just focus on you, your family, and healing, okay? Forget relationship. Full release, okay? Emotional reset, and focus on emotional reset. I like that. Emotional reset, okay? No rebounding, no not looking for an immediate gratification from something to soothe your aches, to soothe loneliness, to soothe you're just, you let all those pain go away and you release in the universe, and you're like, hey, take this all from me, and I want to heal, I want to sleep, I want to eat, I want to do something good for myself, because I feel like it's healing my soul. And a clean departure, it might be the nicest things that you could ever do for yourself. Okay, an emotional reset. That would be a title for your video. Okay. Okay. Because now you're seeing the pattern. Either in astrology, okay, maybe you've learned in astrology that, you know, during at this time, I know that it's not going to go too well if I get myself into this kind of situation regarding, oh, where Uranus is at, or where Mars is at, or, you know, if you're very versed in astrology or the spiritual world or the unseen realm, kind of know like what the weather is going to be in reality, right? Or if you're seeing the pattern in somebody, or how they are behaving, or how they can be in certain relationships, or this could be pertaining anybody or anybody around you. You're seeing the pattern of, was there manipulation involved, or has there been what is this, like a puppeteer going on in the background that I might not always be aware of, that has impacted the reality in my relationships, okay, which it doesn't seem like it's very organic. Okay, so now you're like taking it slow and full release and letting time do its thing. And you want something organic. Okay, you want something organic. It's not that you don't have anything organic, but you want it to be free of control, free from manipulation. Okay, seeing the pattern. All right, and confusion is slowly turned into recognition. Confusion is slowly turned into recognition. Like you notice something, like, oh, that's the thing that was making things so complicated, that made things so questionable. Like there's something else going on here aside from me and my partner. They just start seeing the other woman, and how they took a part in this situation, or was there an external factor that made themselves known, that made things more like, no wonder why he was acting that way every time he get off the phone. It was that person. Now you see it. Now that you've stopped talking to that person and you thought it was them, there was actually somebody else that was just being hidden in the background or behind the scenes, that were just observing how things play out in your life. Okay, and by the time that relationship is over, that job is over, they remained in the scene. Okay, when all things are over, those people in the background, or that are trying to, like maybe trying to pray for your downfall, now you see them because they stayed, like long before or long after your relationships, long after that job, or and they continued to manipulate, they continued to participate, in changing the outcomes, changing your viewers, or the people that you talk to, the people that comes into your life, the people that comes into your shop. What is going on? Now you see them. All right, what else? Unspoken feelings. You might feel like either the ex or the people around you have unspoken feelings. Okay, what stayed inside never truly disappeared, and it lingered on them. Okay, the unspoken feelings. They had unspoken feelings about you, Pisces, and maybe at the back of your mind, it's still like you can still feel them. Maybe, if they're wondering about you, yeah, they're wondering about you. They're reminiscing. Someone is reminiscing or dwelling. Okay, maybe they've never spoken their feelings with you of how they truly felt. Okay, this is, if you could never tell me how you truly feel, you'll regret it, because like some people are only with you for a certain minute, a certain moment, a certain time, a certain year. And if you never get to tell them how they feel, when are you going to tell them? Time is going to pass by, something's going to suddenly occur to them, and you will never ever get to say those things to them. Okay, if you've never said it to them in a letter, if you've never said it to them in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, wherever you can say it, or TikTok, or wherever you are communicating with them, if you can never say those unspoken feelings will haunt you yourself. Okay, and you will never be able to move on. Like you will always cling to that person because you had unspoken feelings, okay? And this might be the things that these people are lingering. That's why they're lingering, because they have unspoken feelings. I try to always tell myself, okay, if I have something to say, I'm just gonna say it all. Blah, 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 blah. All right. At least I was able to say how I feel. And if I feel like I'm not sure about how I feel, then it's okay. It's okay. It's okay to not say the things that you're not sure about, and it's fine. Okay, let's get to advice, Pisces.
It's okay, Hassan. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's okay, Hassan. Don't worry about it. Give me a second, okay? I'll be right there. Not right now, okay? Give me a second. Not right now, Hassan. I'll be right there.
Okay. Let's see. Advice. Let's see what advice could we give for Pisces. Any advice for Pisces? Courage. Courage, inspiration, and prayer. Alright, courage.
It's okay, don't worry about it, Hassan. All good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
Dare to be different. To make mistakes. Create. For it is in creation that you exist, in this world of dreams that stem from the eternal heart. You are one with all creation, all is possible. Go forth and be true to yourself, for it is only through being true to you that you can be true to others. Inspiration. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new reality. and manifest new realities for your life. All right, prayer, Pisces. Dear guardian angel, help Pisces to believe that all is possible through love. Help Pisces manifest their dreams and live an inspiring and fulfilling life. Help Pisces to feel God's presence in every moment. Help Pisces feel eternally loved. Thank you for being always by Pisces' side. Okay. Anything else? Anything else for Pisces? Oh, Pisces, please take care of yourself. Nutrition. You conduct healing work with your culinary skills. Okay. Take care of yourself, take care of your body, take care of your health. Okay. Make sure that you're eating on time, you're sleeping on time, you're well rested, and you are well nourished. Okay. And okay, well, your animal oracle card. I love these cards. Okay, let's see. Macaw, voice of the wild. So this card is, you know, when it comes up, it's telling you to call out anyone that is either disrespecting your boundaries or that is not behaving that they need, the way that they should be behaving. Okay, so call out clearly. Your voice is meant to be heard. Communicate with courage. Soar beyond the familiar. Freedom is your true plumage. Okay. Alright, your last card is what does Holy Spirit want you to focus on at this time? What does the Holy Spirit wants you to focus on at this time? Turmeric, or so this is actually what this Holy Spirit wants to ask you, okay, at this time. Turmeric meaning healing, radiance, and vitality. Radiance. Focus on taking it slow, okay? Like maybe right now would probably be a good time to do some gardening, okay? Put your time in something soothing, something that gives back to the world, to yourself. Focus on emotional reset, okay? Yeah. Healing, radiance, and vitality, nutrition. All right. What would it look like to step into your brightest, healthiest self? What would it look like to step into your brightest, healthiest self? Instead of focusing on anyone else right now, Pisces, I feel like the Holy Spirit is separating you from anyone else that is sucking your energy, that is taking from you, that wants to hold on to you just because of what you could do for them, or what your luck can do for them, okay? Or what they can take from you, okay? The Holy Spirit wants you to focus on you, your health, your radiance, being your brightest, healthiest self, okay? Listen up. Okay, Pisces. Okay, we've come to the end of my life. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you haven't watched it, please watch it. Okay. Okay, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you again in my next reading. Bye, loves you. So, this is a time to love yourself. Love yourself.